Hello. Hey, PokerBaazi. I was just emailed and asked to talk about why, like to elaborate what my problem with you is and what I'm been yelling about for the past few days. After quite a long time, receiving your email was awesome. First of all, the content of it was really amazing. It was just like, uh, can you tell us? And it was, can you elaborate what the issue is? Narud boy, I already did. I mean, how much more clarity do you need? I just told you you allow cheating. Game integrity on your site is being compromised because certain powerful software can be opened. Softwares that themselves claim that they are powerful and shouldn't be open. Do we just shut down here? Yeah. No, sometimes no, we do, because it's an Indian field and it's not like, if it was like, if it was a king, I would continue, because I don't think he's gonna felt it for that many for that many big blinds on a queen. Though this looks pretty insane too. The guy bets a lot too. I mean, what the fuck am I doing, man? It's chill out. It's the first like um he's not supposed to bet on this. My hand is kind of vulnerable. Need to protect it. Although like that's not a value bet, but still like I don't want to get outdrawn or like whatever. I think it's tougher to call. If I check back there, it's tougher to call a. Although you think he should be check calling with some kind of like whitish range. I don't know what he had. He might have just whiffed it. And that's what you do in India. Just fold if you whiff it. But I think for me it's actually harder to call on the turn if he delays he bets than it is to just bet when check two. But anyways, so they need to be the ones who, when they claim we are the biggest, most trustful site, I know for a fact, again, like Poker Stars, for example, nobody in their support team would ever say we don't know what EV is. What the fuck are you talking about? What's EV? You're a poker operator, you don't know, your support doesn't know what EV is. I was like, do you know what poker is? He was like, yeah. And then I sent him like this quote from like I said, Isomizer, and he started like patronizing and like being sarcastic. Thank you for your vast knowledge. Jesus, man. Everybody knows what that software is. Like, if you go to SharkScope, it's everywhere. It's like on the advertisements, like. But the main thing here is this. I think what they're missing out on is this. See, the thing is that I wrote an article about a year ago regarding this, and they should read this, because it talks about how they're claiming here they're into fair play, no multi accounting, no chip dumping, no collusion, yet they collude with stables to change the structure of their site, and right now it's the saving grace of Indian poker. Really, I have a video on this a year ago. They're asking, and I asked one of their people, like, are you gonna fix this? And said, yeah, next year some improvements are coming. You know what improvement came? A fucking dancing monkey. And it's not about the fact that you can just have this you can just abuse this fact that they do this. I think this sizing I'm gonna fold. and just keep doing it. It's the fact that like, people will catch on, although people probably in India will not do math. They'll do anything but math. It's kind of like that quote, right? Mothers will let their children be anything but themselves. Indian poker players' brains will let themselves do anything but math because of the way they. So, and coming to that, so like, you know, the thing is like because of that, there's people with new players will just lose their bankroll. Now imagine what would happen if I accidentally open prohibited software while playing on PokerStars, and I've done it. Sometimes I've finished a final table and I love to immediately review, and I've reviewed and I've forgotten to close the client and gotten a warning email immediately, because you can go to these sites, icmizer.com, icmpoker.com, and ask them. If you don't have the programmers, you can ask them how to incorporate this stuff where your client will stop if the software is open. A software that claims to be very powerful and says don't use me on like the while playing, because I give so much information that it's literally like only variance that's stopping you. They can go to PioSolver, ask them, they could just know certain things about how interrupts work on Windows, on Visual ++, when building an app, to know how to, if they have a whitelisted software, to how to like what is the interrupt for like this program has opened, that Windows operating system will provide the registry or whatever, have it in their terms, and then use that operating system's utilities it provides to block that from opening concurrently, to have two of those things open, like a equity calculator and their site, but they don't. And did I send you? Did I open this hand? Oh yeah, I did. Right. So this was the hand again. We'll play it again. So no, not many people would be critical of it. I think it's on the stone bubble. I think it's, in the end, you can like decide whatever is like more valuable to you, whether the JPV and the FGS or the ICM portion. This is stone bubble. I try to stall even more by not jamming, so that people will have this guy just slams it in. Now my chance of busting here is actually, if you actually looked at like ICM, you would actually find out it's not that high actually. It's only high a little bit because I will be given this, average stack. I don't know what it was. There's only like 6 or 7 people below me and like 3 tables running or something like that. So there's going to be like 1 or 2 players with like small stack, but certainly not on my table. There isn't, so that can happen. It's again why someone, not just like that guy who was sitting on that table next to me, but not this guy, but some other player who also doesn't understand how poker works. So you can see like I would have gotten about 20k chips, right? Now we'll work from there. Is why that people re-enter don't understand like how much ROI you lose in re-entries. Oh, I just re-entered too, right? Now, but the thing is, I know certain types of strategies you can use with re-entries, and I use them that way. And I'm never gonna enter third time, man. There's always a game tomorrow. The only reason I'm doing it is I'm only playing a couple tournaments today. Just kind of tired. Had a huge run the last few days, and I'm still building up strength, sort of. Here we're gonna bet. I think Queen 5/5 is a kind of a situation where you would probably want to check. Theory at least says that, but I would still bet a little bit. I think in doubt you can't go wrong by pushing your equity versus big line. What's the big line? Anyways, Okay, so we saw the spot, right? So I have in that particular spot I had 80% chance of doubling up to 20k, we can say. Starting so it was 3000 plus 300, but 3000 was what was putting us, putting was going towards the money. So 10k starting stack, right? So if 80% of 20k, what is 80% of 20,000? 16, 1.6, 16k. Yeah, 8 times 2 is 16. Yeah, 16k. So 80% times I'm gonna end up with 16k, right? And the other 20% times I'm gonna bust on the stone bubble and miss out. So 20% times I'm missing out, not the zero, I'm missing out on what the min cash was, which was 4860 or something. A little bit more than that, a little bit less, I don't know. It was actually pretty small. Compared to usually, like sometimes it's like 3x the buying, but it must have like jumped up, pay ladder or something. Ooh, I was about to click something. We're just gonna call here. So we have 4860 INR, Indian rupees, is our dollar EV, right? That we lose. And what is 16k worth in dollar chip, a dollar EV, when 10k is what gives you 3000 is what gives you 10k chips? Well, if we're looking at everything through ICM right now, not FGS or like the chip EV of this part, because it's 4500 would be 15k, right? Would be half of this 3000, and then 10% is a 10k stack, so each 1000 is 10%, so it would be 4600, right? Because it's 1k more, which is 10%, so it would be, sorry, my bad, 1 second. No, he knows my game too much. I think if I bluff, I'm gonna bluff on the river. If I bluff. If he bets here, I'm just gone. So yeah, 4500 plus 10% of 3000, actually 4800. My bad. So here's the solution for the EV there, and there's many other ways to calculate it, but this manually you can do this. It's a shortcut sort of thing. So you have, I'm 100% like guaranteed to cash there, because I'm contemplating like folding or not folding queens. I think aces and kings are the only other hands, and maybe ace king. But the thing is, I have 8 big blinds, and that hand it did, break the same hand. So if I had more time, maybe I would have. No, but my stack was still shorter. So, but next hand I would have gotten the money. So 100% times I make 4860 INR. Or 80% times I make 4,800. I think 50 big blinds is very close here to raising, or I think we want to just call, because raising would suck if he jams, right? I don't know what the theory is, but I think I think it's a mix. That's Pio likes to cop out like that. Just imagine if I had that right now. Again, it's so many examples, man. So what seems more attractive? I mean, that may be subjective. Like you want like some a double up on your stack, so that's feature game. simulation, so you're thinking about like in the like you want to get first in the end. But the thing is, it's also the biggest ICM spot, and you're 100% guaranteed to get 4860. Now, if this was actually like somewhat like a 3x buy, the buy-in, if this min cash was, I think this is a much closer spot. But also, if this was being the stone bubble, again, I don't think it's that close. I think it's a fold. And if it was 8 from the money, 10 from the money, it's not even close. It's probably a jam. But I think our strategy there is to kind of stall and like and just, but depends, like anything can happen, right? I mean, I've only not ICM not ITM this tournament once in the last no, now this is the 7th game, and that was that one, Queens. Wait, something show up? No. Oh Jesus, come on. Keeps getting worse. So yeah, now it's up to you, but now you know the EV of the play. Now this could be not the stone bubble, maybe this could be some kind of like saddy bubble. Now you know exactly what to do. It's 100% fold. If you know, if there's someone, you've got 8 big blinds, man, I think you're gonna make it. So again, that's how you calculate EV. There's other ways to calculate EV.